I'm on the side. Galahad the Pure. And I'm about to go to the Mother Shrine. Oh, Mother Shrine. See what kind of party he's starting. That's a nice black loading screen for the map. Ah, there we are. And maybe he has already slaughtered his way through. We'll see. Damn. When you start up the game, everything loads a lot longer. And it stutters. And it stutters. Oh yeah. I already see burning corpses. I wonder who is who. That must have been a big bold man. That looks like a woman. Maybe not. Oh look. The girl. Damn, it stutters like crazy right now. That's Tripper. Cool. I feel like I'm gonna go to the coast down here and get rid of the stutter by actually playing a little bit beforehand, so cut. Now we can enter. And see. I see more dead friends. Okay. Sorry, bros. I'll take those. No, maybe I'll take those if my inventory isn't full by then. It's not stealing anymore. Look at that. Some good game design, and the forge got trashed. Hey, the stash is right here. Damn. I would have known that. If up there was loot that I can. Crap. Oh no, it's blundered and destroyed. See if the chest up there is still here. Butter. This one. What's this one after all? No, I'll just take it and read it later. Also, is the girl still alive? I don't think she is. What happens to all those knights if I actually go to kill Galahad? Are they gonna attack me right afterwards? Are they gonna try to ambush this place without Galahad's assistant? Oh yeah. Oh, there she is. Let's strip her too. Why not? It still stutters. 5. Oh, there's a fight.
You'll pay for that insult.
Okay. Let's not hit the wrong people. Actually. Oh. I already did hit the wrong people. No, that's gonna be impossible. My bow does AoE damage. That, you know, hits multiple people. It hits multiple people. So it's kind of difficult not to hit the wrong people. Yeah. Do I have a second bow with me? Probably not. No. Oh well. That's gonna suck then. That flash ability also does the same. Okay. Guess I'll just walk through. Don't mind me. On the apple. Cheese.
I'll strike you down.
Oh shit.
I'll strike you down.
Oh damn. Who the hell are those people then? Okay, one is up here with me. That's all I need. No, that's 2 of them. It's getting out of hand. Oh, I'm gonna make them stuck here again. Hopefully if my people are losing. Okay, I got plenty of potions. I can throw in some buff potions for once. Oh, know how to look. What it look like? Movement speed, sure. Perfect, perfect. That's the trick. This bow. Oh Jesus. Where's the rest? Twice. Got the knights all dead apparently. That's awesome. Throwing knives, I have plenty of those.
You'll fall to my sword. You'll fall to my sword.
Oh, there's still one dude here.
You'll fall to my sword.
Oh, Jesus.
You are not.
Damn it. Might have killed my own dude. Oh, that's... Yep, that's definitely how you do it. That's how you do it, you know. I can loot them later. The hell? Those knives. Weak. Hope they don't attack me inside. When, you know, I come inside. Damn it. I killed one of the men. Must have been this dude. I'm still sure there are more people around here. I'm gonna peek and then see if I can get inside and loot.
You've exceeded expectations, whelp. Who'd have thought a nobody from nowhere would prove so... useful? This had to be done. The Tainted weren't just rebels. They were a disease, threatening everything we've built. And taking down Briadan, that was a personal pleasure. The man was a heretic, a fool, who forgot his place.
I thought there's gonna be a battle in here too. Okay. What do you mean?
Oh, the less you know, the better you'll sleep. Brandon and his lackeys stumbled onto something. A place that should never see the light of day. And they wanted to expose it. Heresy, plain and simple. King Arthur gave everything to secure Avalon's peace. To reveal such places would spit on his memory and open the gates to chaos. And we can't have that during the war. War is about control, and preventing heresy is how we maintain it.
What kind of place?
Let's not test my patience. I've told you more than you need to know. Whatever it is, it stays buried. End of story.
Why would Brandon want to reveal it?
Because he was an idiot blinded by desperation. He thought exposing it would shake the South, destroy morale, and somehow help his cause. Instead, he only doomed himself and his people. And for what? To align himself with savages? To play at power he couldn't grasp? The man was beyond redemption.
What happens now?
Now, I'll leave this fish-stinking dump behind and return to Camelot. There's work to be done, and One Eye's revolt was just a symptom of something worse. Killing him won't stop the next rat from rising. Here, take this. My directive for appointing a new captain. Tradition says I should do it in person, but frankly, I've got bigger priorities.
That's the quartermaster, isn't it? Who's the new captain?
Vegas will take over as interim captain, and Killian will handle quartermaster duties. They're the only ones in this cesspit who aren't completely out of touch with reality. When I return, I'll make it official, but I doubt anything will change.
What about the rest of the Dariata?
Oh, don't confuse Breaden's lunatics with the Dalriada as a whole. Camelot respects its agreements with the Council of Elders. What you saw here was just a pack of fools dreaming of taking Avalon for themselves. That dream ended today.
Brandon promised to tell me about the ritual of the keepers.
Ah, yes. The great ritual. Here's what you need to know. There's an old gong in the sunken village. They say striking it starts the test, meant to separate the worthy from the rest. Romantic, isn't it? Reality is far less poetic. Those trials, they killed most who tried. And those who survived, well, they were changed, twisted, unnatural. Only those who endured were worthy of becoming keepers. The so-called guardians of Excalibur. But ask yourself this. If none of them are alive to tell the tale, how much of this ritual is truth and how much is just desperate myth?
So it's dangerous.
I don't know, and I don't care. I don't have time for folk tales and the nonsense of these glorified fishermen. If you want to chase their stories, go ahead, but don't drag me into it. I'm here to fight a war, not indulge in their fantasies. Now, I've wasted enough time here. Stay alive if you can, or don't, it's your choice. I have more important matters to deal with.
What a nice conversation. That's stealing. You're kidding me. Oh, One Eye was slaughtered too. Damn. Weak, I say. Right. Weak. I'll take whatever he's holding. And I'll loot this place clean. Does anything of interest even here? Not really. We'll see. Oh yeah, summoned the keeper. Didn't get any action. And pretty much none of his soldiers even survived. Just him. Ah, I can't sell stolen stuff. Can't sell that. Keepers heavy armor. So if I can't use it, I'll just throw it away. Just sad, but still. Yeah. Merp. Not gonna lie, that battle was kinda disappointing. Not as cool as it could have been. I have a letter for you from Galahad the Pure.
You've met Galahad? Why isn't he here himself?
We've defeated One Eye and his people. The temple is liberated. Just read the letter.
This can't be real. Galahad confirms Captain Brandon's death and calls him a traitor to the Keepers. He's named me interim captain. Me? And says he'll make it official on his next visit. His seal is here. It's undeniable.
Congratulations, Captain.
If Galahad believes I'm the one to set things right, I won't argue. Someone has to. But Brandon, a traitor? I can hardly believe it. I'd heard rumors of his dealings with One Eye and his faltering judgment. If he sided with the enemy, then this end was inevitable.
So what now?
Now it's on me to make sure the Keepers don't follow Brandon into ruin. I'll undo the lockdown. The Horns of the South will rise again, properly. Galahad has promised reinforcements, and I'll see to rebuilding our ranks. Recruitment, training, real purpose. For the first time in years, I have hope. Not just for the Keepers, but for the South itself. Come with me. I have to let the Keepers know.
Mostly because he's in charge, right? That's why he has hope. Start.
We've lost Brandon, a captain who led with grit and a sharp mind. His absence weighs on us all. But our purpose does not die with him. The Horns of the South are more than one leader, more than one name. We are a legacy, a bond that cannot be broken. We've faced loss, we've faced doubt, but we're still here. The Horns of the South do not falter. We endure. And today, we rise once more.
God, the stutter.
We return to the roots that made us strong, to the traditions that bound us together. The Horns of the South will reclaim their honor, their purpose, and their place in these lands. Our name will mean something again. Galahad has pledged tighter bonds with Camelot. Together, we will stand stronger, and all will know that the South is shielded, its people protected. Remember your oaths. From this day forward, we stand united. With each other, with Camelot, and no threat will scatter us again. The danger from the Dalriada and the bandits has passed, and others will come as they always do. Let them. We will face them as we always have, with courage, with steel, and with unwavering loyalty. The Horns of the South do not bow. We do not break. We stand together. Now, let's show the world that we are not just surviving. We are thriving. To the South! To the Horns!
The captain is dead. Oh, hail the new captain. Oh, the stutter fest. Oh, okay. I wonder if random people actually have something to say about this. Pull out. Nope. Oh. Hello. Oh, there he is. Keeper spawns on his lap.
Quartermaster, finally! About time someone noticed my talents. Vergus can play captain all he likes. I'll be the one deciding who eats, fights, or freezes. Please, state your business.
Okay,
Go.
20 coin, yay! Oh, let's see. Who has something to say?
Sometimes it's not.
What do you think about Camelot's change to the Keep's leadership?
Veragas as captain. Well, that's the kind of solid choice we've been needing. Killian, though... Well, here's hoping his new post doesn't mean the rest of us get to bleed for his amusement.
Freeze, he said. There's an ancient gong in the sunken village. Can you fix it?
Why would you want to fix it? Do you even know what it is? Take some advice from an old man. If there's a giant, ancient statue that somebody tried to turn to dust, they must have had a good reason for it.
I need to repair it to become a keeper.
Well, if you put it that way, then I suppose I have to tell you the truth. Otherwise, the terror from the sea will bite me in the ass while I bathe. Of course I can fix it. I've been doing this kind of thing since I could swing a hammer. It's a skill we pass down from master to apprentice, generation to generation. Nothing fancy, just good old blacksmithing. Obviously, though, you'd have to bring me a couple things so that I can actually do it.
Oh, that was easy. I have what you wanted in order to fix the gang.
How did you, Oh, forget it. I don't even want to know. Just give me a moment. Here. That should do it. Do whatever you need to if you're really sure about this. But please try to come back alive.
Is there anything I should know?
I have nothing to tell you. I could try to talk you out of it, but I'm guessing that wouldn't work.
Oh, okay. I will come back. Look at the gang. To him later and talk about it. You. Okay. Never mind. You. What do you think about the Camelot?
Well, if Camelot's got the south, I hope they're smart enough to keep their hands off my flask.
Oh God. You go.
Well, it's definitely going to be harder to do business with him than it was with Brandon, that's for sure. Ugh, poor bastard. Not like he didn't have it coming, though. He had some good ideas for this place, but treason is treason. Now, Fergus is going to bury the horns of the South in the past, much to Camelot's delight. But that's really not my problem. As long as there's money, I'll stick around. And when it dries up, I'll be long gone.
Do you see her face? Like, I'm pretty sure it's rain, but it doesn't look good.
Hope it's on your side today.
Oh, never mind. Oh, do stuff now. Okay. Fix. Hit. What the hell is that? I got swallowed by a sea creature. That's weird. Disgusting. Okay. What the hell is going on? Looks cool. Still. Am I gonna fight something?
Who dares disturb my peace? You made an oath never to summon me again.
Forgive me, my lord. I want to be deemed worthy to touch the Excalibur.
Excalibur. Wait. Is it really you? You, who come from a time beyond. Show yourself before me.
Do I know you?
It seems he speaks to me. Allow me to answer him.
Welcome, old friend.
I can see that you know me, but I am a mere shadow of my true self. I don't remember you, Lord of the Seas. Forgive me.
That's what you told me, my friend. The next time we see each other, you will not remember me. But you are here now. The will and the power led you back to this place. Even in this incomplete form.
Where should I look for myself? I wish to restore Avalon to its former glory, yet I don't know how.
Avalon's fate has never rested upon one person alone, not even one as great as King Arthur. Yet here you are, trying again, restless and eager to take the responsibility again. I salute you, my friend.
Tell me what I must do to be worthy to lead Avalon once more. I do not think I have the strength.
Your path is true. Seek wholeness, and Avalon will reveal what it needs from you. And yes, you need to touch Excalibur.
Thank you, my friend.
And you, mortal. You have given yourself to the King's service. You are worthy of a place among the keepers of the South. Arthur, take out your sword and fear no failure. It is yours to take. It always was. I deem you worthy, my friend. The promise I gave thy mother is fulfilled, and thus our pact is ended. You know where to look for your soul. Trust yourself, and when you reach your journey's end, I trust you will make the right choice.
I guess I shouldn't summon anything when I'm close to cutscenes. Maybe that's why the status was so heavily. Oh look, money. Old steel fang. Did I just get loot from that sea creature? Oh, sure. Set a bonfire. Let's do that. Swim ashore and stuff. I should have cut it. That already takes too long. Damn it. Waste of time. Jump. Nah. Ah. And the keeper and the skeleton in the cutscene. Especially the skeleton tripping through. Glorious. You and the Lord of the Seas, you seem close.
Yes, it seems we knew each other well during the war. And this proves that I sought allies beyond our own forces. And I trusted him enough to carry the knowledge of Excalibur. This must count for something.
That's all. Oh. Nothing to identify. Let us see what happens. Still get hurt. What? Oh no. No. I don't have enough health for that.
It's nice to have a break.
Take a rest. Start from the beginning. Funny if I need to upgrade health. I'm not. I didn't get anything back. There we go. Oh, that doesn't go quick enough. No, no. Oh. Cutscene. And I barely pulled it out. Pulled on it. It just hurt me. Oh. I remember this place.
I am his will, the fire that bends the world to his command.
Oh.
I am the blade that shapes kings and shatters tyrants.
Okay. What's next? King Arthur's knee pads?
Enough, Merlin. You can't keep throwing lives into this abyss. These experiments, they're destroying what remains of us.
Destroying us? They're what's keeping us alive. Do you think the Four Dwellers will stop for pity or mercy? Every soul we lose here saves 10 more on the battlefield. You told me to do this. You sanctioned this. And I'm close to getting it right. I know it.
No, we can't justify this. There's no victory worth such a cost.
You know full well, Arthur, that this isn't about victory. It's about survival. If we don't push these boundaries, there will be no future for your kingdom, for Avalon. You dream of peace, but without victory, there will be no peace to dream of. The path ahead is brutal, but if we relent now, we lose everything.
And yet we keep losing people and gaining nothing in return. We must change the path.
They volunteered for this.
They volunteered to save our kingdom, and you've gotten no closer to doing it. Their sacrifices cannot be in vain, Merlin. Find another way. Use your mind, your wisdom. Leave this slaughterhouse you've created behind.
A different way. That will take time, and resources we may not have. The enemy won't wait.
They will if I make them. Whatever it takes, I will buy you that time. Find me a weapon that wins this war without annihilating what we fight to protect.
Whatever it takes.
Yes. Let it be known that it was my decision, and I will bear the consequences of it.
Oh no, my king. People can never know. It was all my idea, and you knew nothing about it. All of us have our role to play. You are the leader, and they need to love you. If we win, you need to become more than a man. You need to become a symbol.
Some cutscenes just don't look as sharp as others. Oh, unlocking hidden potential. Oh wait, I have skill work in slow time that I don't need to use because I'm strong so. The shortish here. Oh. Okay.
Now, I remember.
So you knew all about it.
Before you judge me, it all seems so obvious now, doesn't it? The right thing to do. It wasn't back then, and you can trust me on that. We were on the brink of losing the war, and wars aren't won with wishful thinking. There was no clean path, no noble answer. Only the weight of reality pressing down on our necks. Something had to be done, or everything we fought for would have been in vain. And in the end, the ones who stepped forward, who chose to pay the price, made it possible. And their deaths gave Merlin the knowledge he needed to finish his work. To find something that could really turn the tide in our favor.
You really think that experimenting on your man was justified?
Justified? No. Justification is for those who have the luxury of doubt. And I had a kingdom to save. They were brave men who volunteered their lives, just as they did every time we rode onto the battlefield. The difference was that if Merlin succeeded, one man's sacrifice could have saved us all, could have ended the war before more blood was spilled. If sacrificing a few meant the survival of all, then there was no choice at all. Maybe they never saw justice. Maybe their real stories were erased from history. Call it cruelty. Call it madness. But if I'd done nothing, there would be no Avalon left to argue over. But the kingdom still stands. The people live. And that has to mean something.
So what did he come up with to win the war?
I told him to stop the experiments on our men, but to keep going. And he did. He started experimenting on the Four Dwellers, the enemy. If their bodies could be broken down, their power turned against them. Wasn't that their own doing? Wasn't that fair? So he figured out how to twist the Four Dwellers' power into something we could wield. I told him to conquer the weirdness. And in the end, he did.
What?
He found a way to make me stronger. Stronger than any man had the right to be. It wasn't just magic. It was something deeper, older. A force that reshaped me. And with it, we won. The war ended. Avalon was ours. The bloodshed stopped. The banners were raised, and the kingdom stood safe.
Did his knights, do you believe, also get part of the secret juice? Does victory raise the price you paid for it?
That's the question, isn't it? I keep thinking about Seawall. He was ready to pay the ultimate price for what we were fighting for. And I thought he did. I grieved him. Told myself his sacrifice had meaning, that he had given his life for Avalon. And now, after all these years, finding him like this, I told myself I carried the weight of my choices. But seeing him, I wonder if I ever truly did.
Okay.
You've got that look again, like you've seen something you wish you hadn't. Another piece of the king's soul reclaimed, right? What did it show you this time?
It's here. Merlin and Arthur talk about ancient experiments.
Merlin. Ah, Merlin and his obsession with the weirdness. The king thought it could save us. Merlin thought it could be controlled. Together, they were willing to tear the world apart to win.
You know more than you're letting on. Can you start making sense?
I was a prototype for Merlin's latest idea. Immortality. Me and Seawall, the king's loyal pawns. Used and discarded when they found a better way. When they decided to go even deeper into their madness and turn our king into a monster.
believe the other knights might also have similar powers. It didn't end like Sivol.
Sewall was Merlin's first attempt. I was the last. We could say I was lucky, but to say that would take a truly macabre sense of humor, don't you think?
I believe Sivol was that monster in the cave. Did Arthur know what was happening?
Even if he didn't, he should have. He was desperate to win, and desperation doesn't leave room for conscience. Every scream, every scar, even if he didn't see it, he allowed it. That's as good as approving it.
Why didn't you fight back?
Fight back? Against who? Merlin? The king? You don't fight gods when you're just a pawn on their board. You endure. You wait. And when the time comes, you either break, or you're left to clean up their mess. That's what I do. What I've always done.
I spoke with Arthur. He said he had to do it, or humanity would be lost.
Of course he'd say that. There's always a scapegoat and a convenient excuse for men like him. But it doesn't absolve him. Not when he was the one who unleashed this madness on all of us. He wanted victory, no matter the cost. And when you want something that badly, you stop looking too closely at what's being done in your name. And, after all, who said we were supposed to win this war? Who said we were supposed to survive?
I mean, getting genocided doesn't sound too good to me. What do you mean, clean up the mess?
The monsters, the weirdness, the chaos. All of it leads back to them. We're left in the ruins of their grand plans, trying to uphold their ideals, fighting for what never was. It's time to bury all these fairy tales in a well-deserved grave. And that's what I do.
I assume you still want something from me?
You've seen what they did. What he did. And that's not the end of the story. It's not the extent of their sins. Find the pieces of his soul. Put him back together, if that's what it takes. And then we, or I alone, if you decide to defy me, can end the cycle. Either way, we will get to his resurrection. I've seen it too many times to believe the cycle will be broken before it happens. But know this. Once he's whole, Arthur's power, his mistakes, and his madness will all return. And when that moment comes, I'll be there. Whether to stand with you or step over you. The choice is yours. Just remember that when that happens, and you stand by his side, there won't be room for both of you.
Oh, that sounds interesting. I like that tease. I'm going to fix this. I need to know where to start.
Start? You've already started. But if you want the next piece, head to Kunacht. The menhir there is failing, the weirdness swallowing what's left of the village. You will need to find another artifact. The shield our king gave to Palamedes. He was one of the king's finest. A voice of reason amidst the madness. But it didn't save him or his legacy from what they had coming. Find the shield. And then, well, we will meet again. We'll see if your perspective changes.
Wait. Oh, that would be interesting. I don't know what to do yet. Sounds interesting though. I was never in here before. And I can't steal stuff, you know. It just doesn't work in this game. So I don't know what I'm doing here. Who are you?
Welcome to the Museum of the Horns of the South. My
God.
name is Ridder.
He talks too slowly. No thanks. Okay, cool. It's a good picture. I don't think there's anything interesting in here. Ah, hello, bro. So how does it feel to be the captain?
I told myself I'd take a more hands-on approach than Brandon. I'd focus on the keep and avoid politics. Turns out, that's about all I can do anyway. Brandon left us in a precarious position with Camelot. They wouldn't even let me choose my own quartermaster. I'll take time to rebuild their trust, if that's even possible. Still, it could have been worse. Much worse.
You're not happy with Cillian as your quartermaster?
It's too early to say if he'll be good at the job. But the problem is, he's not one of us. And he's never shown much respect for the Keepers. That role should have gone to one of my men. But Brendan's betrayal made that impossible.
I thought you'd be happy to have a closer relationship with Camelot.
I am. We need their support now more than ever. And I'm glad they're finally paying attention to us. But this isn't how I wanted things to go. I hoped Camelot would see us as their strength in the south, a strength that just needed fostering. Instead, they treat us like a den of vipers, something they have to keep under constant watch in case we betray them again. That's true. Whatever the reasoning, Camelot's support should help stabilize the region. Hopefully, we'll appoint new keepers and finally put an end to the bandit problem. Don't get me wrong. I still believe this is the best outcome we could have hoped for after the mess Brandon made. It'll secure our future. But his betrayal left a stain on the keepers, and it weighs on me. Maybe more than it should.
I've passed the ancient ritual. Does it mean I can now become a keeper?
It does. Tradition is tradition. And none of us can deny that. You've earned this honor, even though something tells me you won't remain here for long. Very well then. Kneel. In shadows and flame, we stand. In burden and blood, we endure. We guard the fragile, we mend the broken, and carry the weight that others cannot. We are the light that cuts through the storm, the beacon that guides when all seems lost. The line that bends but does not break. The hands that shield when hope falters. By this vow, you are bound. By this duty, you are capped. Rise, Keeper. Wherever you go, stay true to your oaths, and remember, now you have a home and brothers to return to. Now that you're one of us, how about a special assignment? You know the land, and you've shown you're tough enough to handle it. We, on the other hand, were stuck inside the keep. That gave the bandits time to spread like wildfire. We could use a head start in clearing them out.
I've done nothing else so far, sir. Yes, sir.
Great. Here's a list of the places we need help clearing out.
I could actually keep armor, which is quite worth it. Ooh, damn. That would be worth it. I need one more to craft something, and it's sitting right here. Oh well. This place is a little bit too dark. I'll look around some more.
Oh, it's you again. How marvelous. Have you come to revel in my despair? To observe the depths to which I've plummeted?
No, I just wanted to check on you.
Oh, well, as you can see, I'm completely miserable. You may leave now.
Are you going to be alright?
Truly, do you even need to ask? Of course not. My life is in a shambles. Should I dare to return to Camelot, had become a laughingstock.
Why don't you claim Duncan's inheritance and start a new life here?
Here? In this bandit-infested provincial backwater? And pray tell, what am I to do here exactly?
decorate this house? Why not become an eccentric dressmaker from the south?
That's an intriguing notion. Though I must admit, the South doesn't exactly strike me as a place that's ripe with opportunities, as Duncan used to say. And where would I even find appropriate materials? I doubt the local so-called merchants offer anything beyond rudimentary linen and leather. Not to say those don't have their uses, but I would still need some finer fabrics.
A smaller quest. I can help you with the materials. I tend to collect many different things.
Well, I suppose that could work, as long as you at least try to keep blood off them. Oh no, dear gods. I will most definitely need to hire a competent washerwoman. Or man, since this part of Avalon appears to be lacking any other options. I must confess, this concept grows increasingly appealing by the minute. Now, if you'd be so kind as to excuse me, I have much to prepare. Do visit again when you have something of interest.
What is something of interest? Rag nobleman's doublet. What? What does she want? Huh. Okay. Last talks.
It was supposed to be a reminder. The sword was never just steel. It was a symbol of what we stood for. Strength, justice, the will to carve a path forward. A weapon, yes, but also a promise. I wanted them to remember, to fight for those ideals, to uphold them, even when I was gone, even when there was no king left to lead them.
Do you remember about Merlin?
Merlin saw Avalon for what it was long before the rest of us. He told me that Tintagel wouldn't hold, not forever. That the weirdness would gnaw at our walls, at our minds, at our very bones, until nothing human remained. But he still fought to map a way forward, to carve some sense into this land. And in the end, the land swallowed him whole anyway.
Or did he die?
We were losing the battle at Tuathan's mouth. Our last push before the weirdness took the field. Merlin was with us, bleeding, exhausted, but still weaving his spells. Then it came. Not a beast, not a man, not something we ever had words for. A shadow wearing 1,000 torn banners, moving like it had no shape of its own. Merlin raised his staff, spoke a name I didn't recognize. And then he was gone. Not killed, not struck down, just gone. Like the land itself had taken him back.
And the monster? Yeah, doesn't tell me. Oh well.